you want to go eat at Taqueria Cancun and eat?
I mean, I should go back to my wife.
Okay. That sounds like more attractive.
I forgot to tell you about this tonight.
Okay.
What's your Bitcoin project?
Thank you for the offer.
So, are you a developer?
Yeah.
I'm connecting email and Bitcoin. So the idea is that you can include Bitcoins in your email, and then the recipient could, not just that, but the recipient could use it as a signal to prioritize their email. So like, if you really want your email to get read, you can attach more Bitcoin.
Got it.
And then of course spammers don't have the funds to send Bitcoin to all their emails. So it would make spam less of a problem.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And people have proposed that before, where you use micropayments to...
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. So when I send you an email, I want you to read it out for more Bitcoin to signal the importance of that email.
Yeah, exactly. Are you interested in working on it?
I'm already working on my own project.
Is it a Bitcoin project?
Yeah, it's a Bitcoin project.
What is it?
It's an escrow service.
Okay. But isn't that kind of boring because there are so many escrow services?
This one's a little different.
How's it different?
It's using multi-signature transactions. Multi-signature transactions.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, that's you have to make sure you actually do it right and you be secure.
Right.
The camera you have, is that something special type of camera or something?
I think it's like built. It's intended for extreme sports.
For what?
Extreme sports.
Oh.
So it's like inside of a
very fast.
case. I don't know if it's. Yeah, I guess it probably has. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it has a higher frame rate. I just got it from someone who I met here. So. But yeah. Are you a developer?
No, I'm an activist.
Oh, interesting. So, what are you?
I'm pro-freedom across the board, so that's, you know...
What are you doing to promote your... What are you doing to promote libertarianism?
All kinds of things. I mean, I'm leaving literature on tables here, for instance.
Oh, you left something on the table here. What does it say?
If you want to go, I'm going to definitely grab stuff with, alright, it's my advantage.
Here's a couple pieces.
It's your what?
With
Oh, yes, I have seen it before.
Okay.
This I have not seen before.
GLBTQ rights and how libertarians regard them. I got it.
Cool.
I just,
that is
whatever it happened to have on me at the time.
That's a longer acronym than I typically see.
Great. This is queer, questioning, intersex, and inscrutable. I think it was sort of partly the guy that wrote it being playful with like adding more letters.
It's good. That keeps it very broad.
Yeah. This is like we have monthly meetups for the Libertarian Party of San Francisco and Golden Gate Liberty Revolution, which is kind of the post Ron Paul meetup, and basically anything that's for more freedom, people having alternative currencies, things like the ride shares.
I went to a couple of Ron Paul meetups in 2012.
Oh, right on.
I think that's great.
Do you have a card or something? I can send you more info if you're interested. I don't have any cards on me myself. Maybe get some more things about the card.
I can send you an email.
Okay.
What's your name again?
Starchild.
Starchild. That's a cool name.
Thank you.
See ya. So is your email Starchild?
Yes. No. SFDreamer@earthlink.com.
Ah. Interesting.
Okay, you guys are gonna walk up.
I used Earthlink like I don't know, more than 10 years ago. I used to have an earthlink.net address, but that was a long time ago. I'm here. Elliot, I'm Elliot. You're talking about me?
Hey, sir, do you want to grab and speak with us? I
I'm
want to talk more
actually
about the life vlogging
full,
project. Or you can
but-
bring your camera from your home and then transfer it at the place we're going to eat.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
I mean, this is
That's like a bigger.
that's true.
Yes.
I mean, it also came from my backpack, but I'm glad he was trying it out.
I would love to get your photos sometime.
Well, now
You're
you
throwing
have
things at me. I see.
Yes.
That's your
Yeah,
card.
then
Your
you
card is
have it
way
on here.
cooler than my card.
Let me see where it. Well, it's like we have the entire internet in our pockets. I don't even understand why we still use business cards.
Because we're too lazy to type.
You should tell them about your project.
Now here's even easier. You can just photograph the business card, then you don't have to type.
Yes. Exactly. Well, is that true? I don't know. There's overhead in photographing and then retrieving that
Hopefully the OCR works
But I can message you right now, and then that way you can be like, hey, photos. Oh, actually, you know what? That's actually where I would get this. I mean, that works too. But I think
We'll have some.
How many million users?
1 million. It's not that many.
That's quite a lot.
that's pretty good.
For free, it's pretty
What
cool.
for what service?
It's a stupid little game, like an online game. But I've done other companies that did $75 million in revenue.
Nice.
Yeah.
What company?
It's a daily deal site, an e-commerce site.
Okay.
What about you? What's your?
My main project is a collaborative drawing app for mobile devices.
Okay.
So you can use to draw pictures, make sketches, design things.
But not like draw chat or something. More like.
It's real time. So
Okay.
so like as you draw it, other people can watch you drawing.
No, yeah, cool. Didn't Dropbox present something like that at the demo or something? I think so. No? But then
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Dropbox?
I think Dropbox. They
I,
announced something new on their
Well, I know that Box introduced Box Notes, but it doesn't do drawing. It's more of like text documents.
And ladies.
Okay.
But,
Love your presence. Thank you very much for coming out. You don't have to go home.
Sorry about that.
so are you a developer?
No, I'm actually I can code, but I'm just acting like more serious kind of growth hacker.
Oh, okay.
I'm like getting
What are you currently getting users for?
like right now I am not, although I have like people that want to hire me and stuff, so I'm trying to figure out. Well, still trying to figure out where. Like maybe down to like a Bitcoin startup.
Yeah.
The right one. Yeah.
Bitcoin is a difficult. Well, I don't know if it's difficult or if it's good because if you just like walk down the street and talk with people, most of them don't know Bitcoin.
Right. That's true.
So it's still pretty early.
Yeah. But like those companies like Coinbase, stuff like that, they're killing it. So.
Coinbase is a very interesting company.
It's very much a just so explanation. Yeah, they're like kind of the Stripe of Bitcoin. Like easy to use, you go in.
True.
Okay.
What should they do to grow faster?
Coinbase?
Yeah.
Well, they're already growing like really fast. Which is like, but they still have things that they're not doing, which I think they could be.
What's one thing they should do?
I mean, they're not doing any online marketing right now. So they're like,
Sure.
You can walk this way.
Okay.
We're going to go to Takuya Cancun if you want to join us.
where are you going?
Takuya Cancun.
Okay, yeah, fuck it.
All right.
Okay, Ankur, we're going to go to Takuya Cancun. Oh, sure. Oh, yeah, don't worry about it. I mean, yeah, go ahead and continue chatting. We'll be there, and then I'll let you guys.
Yeah.
With Tony? Tony is like, we use a Cups and Cakes Bakery, by the way. Huh? My wife owns Cups and Cakes Bakery. I'm sorry, I didn't mention that. My wife owns Cups and Cakes Bakery. I think the first retailer in San Francisco to accept Bitcoin.
That's great, right?
Yeah,
So yes,
but we use BitPay.
and so you know Tony really well.
Yeah.
So I'm really close to like Tony and Paige.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if you want, I can introduce you to them. And I've just started working with WordPress. So like I'm trying. I work with Tony.
Oh, if you can get them to like, well, actually, if someone has a blog on WordPress.com, can they add something like yours?
Yeah, we just released a WordPress and we got like 65 publishers using it and like.
That's like if someone's self-hosting WordPress, right?
Yeah, in the sense, if you have WordPress, if you're on GoDaddy or something, right? You have WordPress installation, right?
Yep.
Just search Bitcoin.
But what about the people who have their blog on WordPress.com? where it's like the hosted solution. Can
I
you
think
partner
that-
with them to get it on there?
Yeah, in that, I think I'll try to do that. So I don't know them really well, but I'm not like I'm trying to like. I think this is good enough right now, but I'm trying to release a Tumblr plugin that will make it like much more like open up the whole thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Does WordPress.com allow plugins? Do
I
they have
don't
like an
know.
authorized list or something?
I don't think so. I think they have some built-in plugins that you can enable, so you would have to partner with
Gotcha.
them officially.
It seems like until he has that critical mass, they probably.
Yeah, they won't care.
Everything would take, that would take a long time, right?
Yeah.
65 is nothing, right? You need like 600,000.
Yeah.
If you're using it 10 days, it's not really never too late to start, take some of the, never too early for it.
I actually, I need to follow up with Tony and Paige because I want to. I talked to Paige about partnering with them so that they could give away cards to retailers. Say, hey, you're interested in accepting Bitcoin? Try Bitcoin out first. Like, here's a little pamphlet with a card, and now you can try it out.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so retailers who are using BitPay, they get this, and they, you know.
Well, the idea is that, like, if I go into a retail shop and I'm like, you guys should use BitPay, they're gonna go, what? But if I had a pamphlet for them that explained the benefits with a card worth $5 they could try, if they don't redeem the card, no big deal.
Yeah, that's true.
And if they do, then it's $5. It's not that much money.
Yeah, for a retailer, if you get like for $5, it's like what?
And so Paige can give those out all day. I can give them out as somebody who's promoting their business. It can be that like the little bit of momentum that pushes them over. Because it's hard.
Yeah, I think there's 10,000 merchants, but not a lot of them are active.
Well, 10,000 merchants, but not necessarily.
They've signed up, obviously.
Well, a lot of them aren't retail outlets like brick and mortar. There's not that many brick and mortar places.
They're mostly online, right?
Yeah, a lot of porn.
Huh?
A lot of porn, from what I understand.
For BitPay?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, they've got a good business. I like what they're doing.
Yeah. I think they're doing pretty good with 10,000 merchants, and like rather than trying everything like Coinbase, if you look at Coinbase, they're trying everything right now. And like they have a wallet, then they're trying to do merchant service. I think if you keep trying everything, they're putting their hands everywhere, it might not work out, but they really focus on the merchant service and look at the number of plugins that they have. Like for each and every platform you need, that's really but with Coinbase, you have to write a lot of code.
I have an idea for you.
Yeah. Okay.
A Bitcoin donation plugin for WordPress. It's a little thing that sets you up with a wallet somewhere. You install the plugin and you can accept Bitcoin donations easily.
So you look at Bitcoin, maybe or something similar. Like it's not a donation, but what we do is help it.
How's the experience on mobile?
Mobile is like we have made it responsive, but sometimes it doesn't show up properly on some phone. But
Mobile development's hard. I've done a lot for Sony, and I had like 10 devices on my desk.
Have you done any iOS development?
Yeah.
Oh, that's easier, isn't it? There are not that many different.
Well, okay, so iOS development is easier.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
you're trying to design anything, a website for mobile, you can't just do iOS.
Oh yeah. Have you done any native apps?
A little bit, but not much. I'm more of a front-end web guy.
Okay.
I've done a lot of front-end web development.
yeah.
Okay.
I
Is
used to
that
work at Qualcomm, so I used to do like kernel drivers.
what
That's the
driver?
other end of the spectrum.
Kernel drivers.
Oh, okay.
And now I do like mobile apps on Lookout.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I'll show you.
I have a couple friends who looked out.
Who do you know?
David Richardson.
How do you know him? Yeah, I know.
We went to college together at USC.
You went to USC, okay.
And also John Herring.
Yeah, he's a CEO, right? It's a $1 billion company now. Lookout is a $1 billion company.
That's true. I should ask him about that. But yeah, I met him at USC as well. He was like originally at an ACM event.
What's that plugin? Like you want to just I'll show you the mobile. It's like hard to see on this.
Sure.
So all you have to do BitPay API key, and then specify the amount you want to charge, specify the color, image, and load that, and you're good to go. That's it. No coding, nothing. Good. Okay. This is experience like when you pop-up shows up, right? You pay for money, and then like if you're buying an hour pass or day pass or something, nicely done. Yeah, everything happens in the client, nothing is on the server. Nicely done. Yeah. And like the mobile, even on the mobile side, it's like responsive. I'll show you the mobile thing. Yeah.
So anyway, you've done kernel development.
Yeah.
And now you're doing PHP?
No, I don't do a lot of coding for this. I just outsource work and get it done.
But it's a small building.
Okay.
It's only
Because the thing is
associated
like, I do Java development work right now.
Java?
Yeah. And my master's thesis was on machine learning. So like, okay, I don't want to do any more programming, but I try to avoid programming as much as I can. But I can get work done and like quickly. Like we got the WordPress plugin out in 2 days.
Nice.
Yeah. So
That's good.
yeah, but I think that's a donation specific thing is really good in the sense like putting a donation button or something like that, right?
Well, it's like if there was a plugin that they only typed in like their email address and they could then get money, and all they had to do is click install and type in their email address, and somebody was in their sidebar, you might have like thousands of people installing instead of 65, because the downside is so small compared to the upside.
Yeah, I think that would be, so I can easily modify this to do that, right? Just a small WordPress plugin that puts donate in Bitcoin, right, on the WordPress, right?
Right.
But I think there are a lot of people have that on WordPress if you look at it.
Okay.
So, but I think I'm pretty sure that I can do good implementation.
Well, I definitely want to pick up and get copies of that.
So yeah, so I'll see you and maybe like we can have it next. Good.
Yeah, pleasure talking to you.
Have a good
Yeah,
day.
great to meet you.
Just wait for you.
What's your name again?
Tom.
Tom. All right. Cool. I'm gonna try this out.